Hello guys, welcome to Basic to find the bug or basic web security course with no prior time no like require. This course take you from the beginner and my name is Sing Hong. I'm a year four student majoring in software engineering that interesting in the field of the cyber security. Specifically on pen testing. Since now I'm working on finding the bug on the bug bounty platform, such as HackerOne and Background. I would like to share with you some of my experiences through this video. In this video, I will tell you about the basic to find the bug as the beginner and where you should start to learn to enhance your skill as a bug hunter. I will show you some of the resources you should go through and learn to improve your knowledge related to the cybersecurity as a pen testing or bug hunting. First is about reading the documentation. We have the book that made by the other hacker and expert researcher about this field that write all that book for us to learn how to find the bug, how the web application work and the flow of the finding the bug or bug hunting. And the second one, you should learn from the online that we have the Coursera, we have the Udemy, we have YouTube, we have the internet, which is Google, and we have the smart assistant is ChatGPT that solve your problem quickly. Just you ask the question and it answer your question. And the last one is practice in the lab. We have the free lab such as Postfinger, TryHackMe, and HackTheBug. Uh, for us as a pen testing or bug hunting, when we start to learn it, practice is what we have to do. Theory is just a part, but practice make our skill more improved day by day. So, what is bug bounty? Bug bounty is a kind of pen testing in which vulnerability in web application or software system and discover and report it. I will also teach you how to think like a hacker or bug hunter and how to properly use the various security tools such as Firefox, Booster, Burp, Proxy, Intruder, Repeater, and goes on. This video will cover all the most common security threats or web top 10. I will show you the difference between backhand and pen testing. The goal of the backhand is to discover the bug in a target application or a website. This bug could be very simple. For example, the bug that fall under the information disclosure category will simply just show you the information that you are not supposed to be able to see. So for example, you might be able to see the part of the source code of the application and it gonna allow you to hack the server and it's not gonna allow you to compromise the server, but it can simply be used combined with the other information uh, or other bug to hack the server. So in fact that you have earned information disclosure, the fact that you are able to see the part of the source code is not to be considered as a bug. And in the bug bounty program, you will be paid a bounty or money for it. I will show you another example is broken access control vulnerability, which will allow you to see the information that belong to the other user and you can modify it. Again, that not gonna allow you to hack the server. It's not gonna allow you to compromise the server. But being able to do that will cause a loss of the customer trust. So customer that use this application are not gonna want to use it because hacker can see their private information and if they know that they gonna lose trust in this application, so it's bad to the business owner or the people that they are running that application. And that's why if you are discover a broken access control and report it as a bug, you will probably get the reward or bounty for it. As a bug hunt, such as like you are a freelancer and you have freedom with many things. Like I said in this video, we cover all the most common vulnerability threats. After end of this video, you can decide that you like injection vulnerability the most, and they are not boring, they are a lot of fun, and you gonna uh just test for it. So you can go ahead test all of the website that have bug bounty program for injection vulnerability. You don't have to test for everything. So you have freedom of selecting the target. You have the freedom of your own time. You select the time that you want to do test, and you also have the freedom of selecting the vulnerability that you want or the bug that you want to look for. Now in pen test, the goal is different from the backhand. You actually have only one target because a company or a website owner or application owner is gonna approach you and tell you, I want you to test the security of my application. And the goal is not to discover the bug. The goal is actually to hack that target. And to do that, you have to exploit the bug and vulnerability that you find in order to hack into the target server. So in the pen test, you have an extra step in here which to explore the bug to hack into the target. The goal is actually to hack the target. It's not to discover the bug in it, because like I said, some bugs are not even gonna allow you to hack into the target. So they are not important when it's come to the pen test. Now, as you can see in the pen test, you can actually do not have a lot of freedom. You have only one target and you can't select it. The target approach you, the website owner or the application owner approach you and ask you to pen test their application. You also don't have the freedom of doing it in your own time. So there are usually a time limit of the contract, a week or two or a month, but you can't just do it whenever you want. And finally, you also don't have the freedom of selecting your bug. So you have to test the application for all the possible bug and vulnerability, and you have to guarantee it full cover. After you understand the difference between bug hunt and pen test, now you're gonna learn what is web application or website. The main part of the web application include the client side, which is called front end, server side, which is called back end, and database. For these three components work together to create the functional web application. The client side handle the user interface and interaction. For the server side, process with the request and perform the application logic. And for the database, it store and retrieve the data as needed. The communication between the client side and the server side typically occurs through the HTTP hypertext transfer protocol that enable the data exchange between the user device and the server hosting the web application. Yes. Now I will show you how to set up Burp. And first, you have to go to the our browser Firefox, and in here you just type Burp, and in the Burp you will see the download Burp Suite Community Edition that have in the postfinger.net. You just go to this official website, and this website will provide you the lab that we gonna use it for the next step of this video. And now you just go to the Bob Speed Community Edition, and for this one is we have to pay, but we just use this one is for free. You just go to this, and here you just go straight to download. And in here you will see two options, Bob Speed Professional and Bob Speed community edition, but we gonna choose the free one. And for this one, we have the many operating system. We have the Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, and I gonna use Linux. And just go straight to download it, and you will see it proceed with this is a download. Like you see, it have one in here, which mean I already download this. So you just go to the terminal, and you just go to CD download, and you just type uh, CHMOD and use this command uh, to extract the our file, and slash burp, and in here you just wait a little bit, and it unpacking our GEO, and it start installer, and you will see the burp a pop up when it's done. Yes, the burp speed community edition, and you just go next, and it extract the file. Yes, now our burp speed is completing, and now you just go to next. Yes, it's done. And you just go to here's and search burp, and you will see it's have in your Kali Linux operating system. And you just open it, and just click next, start burp. And in here you have go to the proxy tab, and you will see a lot of tab in here, but we gonna cover just intruder, uh, repeater, and you will explore more on this tab after this video, and you try to understand more about this tool. But now we go to the proxy first, and just intercept its first, and go to the proxy setting, and in here you will see I already set up it, and you just go to this and see we use a port 8080, and IP address we gonna use 127 27 and 001, and just click OK, and you just go to this uh, Firefox, and go to the setting, and on the next setting, and you just go to the proxy. For the proxy part, you have to put this IP address that you already put in this web switch. Yes, it's the same thing as here, and it's port 8080, and you just click OK. After you click OK, you just go to uh, our buff, and you're gonna import the export CA certificate, and you just type HTTP and buff. I don't know. Yes. Uh, wait. Um, the wrong one. Yes. and you just click download, and yes, you will see I already downloaded. And you just go to setting again, and you just tap certificate, and you just go to the view certificate and import that file, import that file, and you just click open. And yes, the certificate is already installed, and you just click OK, OK, and you just go to the proxy again, and you just make sure you check uh you take this, and you just click OK, and you go to the Bob suite, and intercept is on, and now you gonna search something, like I search Superman, and it's work on the our Bob suite, so it's working. But now I'm gonna introduce you an uh, extension which called Foxy Proxy add-on. So, and just go to this, yes, and you just type Foxy standard here. Yes, you have to download, and I already download it, so it's so the button remove, like here, and you just go to the option part, and in here you just add the title of the description, the proxy type, and the IP address name, and port, and username and password is depend on you. But for me, I already set it. Yeah, like you see, I just go to the edit button, and you will see I type the description as the verb proxy and HTTP, and this is the IP address that the same thing as the uh, we set in here, and this is the part, and I just click sell. So later I'm not going to the proxy and to turn this on, to check this. I just go to the extension and just turn it on, and after that I gonna type something, but make sure in the our verb the proxy is intercept is on, and you're gonna type something, Superman, Superman, and yes, it's working as well. So it's easy for you to use this extension to do the intercept and to use the box with. This is the first bug or vulnerability that we are going to cover is information disclosure. This fall under the cryptographic failure category. Information disclosure allow you to access information that should not be attainable or visible to you. I'm choosing this because they are simple, so they are so great to serve you, to warm up you, to use to the basic. Yes, keep your eye open to see everything that I'm gonna show you. So you have to make sure yourself to understand, and we're gonna practice it in the lab. And you will be discovering your first bug and casting out your first bounty in no time. Yes, we are going to this website, postfinger.net. The website have a bug for you to practice hacking legally and safely. First of all, you have to sign up or log in your account in the website first. First, you have to log in if you have the account. For me, I already have account, but if you don't have account, you just sign up. It just you just provide the email address and log in with password, and it will verify you with your email. Yes, that's it. It's very simple to log into this account. So you just log in. Yes, this is my account, and in here you will see a lot of things. This is you have to download the browser like we do this the previous time, and it will provide you a lot of information regarding to finding the bug or uh, how to do test to find the bug. First of all, you have to go to the academy, and in the academy part we have a lot of things to learn, but first we have to go to the all lab. We gonna practice in here. Yes, this is the lab, and it contains a lot of common security threat that have in there. We have actual injection and cross-site scripting and other stuff. So for us, we just working with the information disclosure. So we're gonna go to the information disclosure first. Yes, this is the information disclosure. Wait. Yes, I gonna choose this one, source code disclosure và backup file. When you click on it, you will see something like this. But I will tell you to notate that this is the problem that you have to solve, and this is the solution that this website provide. And also they have a community solution as well. They will explain you how to find that bug as well. So yes, it's easy for you when you just start to find the bug or just start too interesting in this field of the uh, bug hunting or pen testing. So you just access to the lab, and in here they provide us the solution as a portable.txt to the URL, and it will reveal the backup directory. So you just follow that, and this is the URL, and this is the normal e-commerce website. Yes, they sell something, and you just go to this URL and type robot.txt, and you will see something in this. Yes, it contain backup file as well. No backup directory. So we just go to that backup directory. Yes, in the backup directory, they have the index of the backup. So you just go to this link, and yes, you will see I will zoom it a little bit and easy for you, and you will see this show us the information that we are not supposed to see, like in here they have some the connection builder connect connect with the org pocket dot driver. This is maybe the name of the database. It connect to the local host. This is the port of the local host or part of the database, and this may be username, and it here is maybe the password. And if you don't understand, you just go to Google and let them explain what happened in this connection via the data that is posted in here. As you see in this previous lab for the robot.txt is a one way to find the hidden parts, but it might be more hidden stuff that is not listed in there. or the target might not even have the robots.txt file. Actually, it's no direct way of knowing all the hidden paths within a target domain. We just try with the file name or directory name that we think it may contain in that web application. So now I'm gonna introduce you a tool which called Furrow Booster. So we're gonna go to that GitHub of that tool and we're gonna install it. So this is the GitHub of the Furrow Booster, and you just click on it, and in here you will see this. Uh, this is the instruction of this tool, and yes, you just go straight to download by using the terminal. I gonna go to the my terminal. So this is the we gonna use it to install. I gonna do this one. This is fit with my operating system. Yes, we already download the our tool, and next we gonna use the uh, word list uh, that we try to discover the parts of the application. So we have to go to the set list and go to this discovery and go to the web content, and also scroll down a little bit and you will see the comment.txt. Yes, this is we're saying that it may contain in this our in the web application, so we're gonna use this word list. Okay, and we're gonna pass this and we save the file, and yes, and save it. Yes, we're gonna have it, and yes, I just go to this and at least I will see the command.txt and also the our tool. So what we have to do next is after we install the our tool, we are going to use it with the our lab, which called information disclosure inversion control history. We just go to this lab. Yes, it's a normal e-commerce website, and in here we just use this URL. We did not do anything in this web application. We just use the URL. But first, you have to go to the terminal, and I want to clear it first. And we're gonna write slash for, and yes, it's already I already used it before. And what we have to do, we just change this URL of this wait, URL of the web application, and you just pass it. And let's see. Yes, it's worked. And in here, you maybe see the target of the URL, and this is the our target. And it will change depend on the target that you want to test. And this is thread. This is the word list that we use is the comment.txt that you see in here. And also this is the user agent of the our tool, and this is the status code. If you are the developer, you will understand uh, the meaning of the status code. If you don't understand, you just go to Google and ask them. They will explain everything. So for this tour, we may take long time to complete it. So we just wait until it finishes. Yes, it done. So you will see the status code of this our tour that generates, and we have the 401 and 302 as well. So I hope you're gonna go to check and see the meaning of the status code. But what we have to do in this tour, we're gonna explore the hidden parts that have in this web application. You just go to in each link that have in here, and you just copy and paste it in this browser. So I gonna go use this one, and we're gonna paste it in here. You just paste it in here, and let's see the result. Yes, this is the normal of the our e-commerce website, and we're gonna go to next link address. Yes, in here you will see the index of the git log, and you just click on here and see all these things, and you just go to here and see what happened. There's nothing, and here no, and you just check one by one. Yes. And yes, it may contain a lot of things. Eh, wait. Yes, this is the very interesting. It shows us the user that contain the email, also the name of the user, and this is the other information. So it can include as the bug in as the information disclosure, since it reveal the some information that the user not supposed to see. So I hope you understand how to use this tool to find the hidden part, also find the information disclosure easily than using the robot.txt. Yes, the next bug or vulnerability that we are going to cover is broken access control. Broken access control basically a general term that encapsulates any bug or vulnerability that allow you to access or modify data beyond your limits or permission. A simple example uh, would be able to access or modify data that does not belong to you. So we are going go to the lab to see how the broken access control works. Here is the lab that we're gonna use to cover the vulnerability, which is broken access control. And this lab called the user role controlled by the request parameter. What we have to do, we have to sign up first. I have to sign up first with this credential, winner and Peter. Winner and Peter, and just log in, just done service. And in here we see this update email, but we're not gonna do it. When I go to my account, it will show the ID of my name, but we gonna log in as the admin for this lab. So I gonna go to the tab the admin, and I gonna intercept is on. I will close this intercept on and refresh this URL. Yes, in this URL, what that we are seeing is very interesting is the admin equal to false, which is in this web application, they set the condition when the admin false, they are not allowed to log in as the admin. So what we have to do, we have to change this admin to false is equal to true, and it will give us the different result. Like I said, when you are able to perform any action to the other user that uh, not belong to you, is called broken access control. So what we have to do is to change it to true, and yes, I gonna copy it. And what just uh, to true. We also can change here, and I gonna enter forward, and you will see we go to the admin panel, and this is we log in as the admin, but in our case they uh, if we want to show the lab, we have to delete the user Carlos. So before I do that action, we're gonna intercept is off first. When we intercept is off, uh, what you will see, I will refresh this page. Yes, the admin interface only available if logged in as the administrator, which is when we are intercept is off, the admin not allowed to, you are not allowed to perform a action as the admin. So what we have to do, we're gonna go to the Bob Suite and go to the proxy uh, setting, and we're gonna go to request. Wait, we're gonna go to days, match and replace role. We go to add, and we gonna request if the our Bob Suite first with this uh, admin equal to false, we will replace it to admin before to do. So you will be able to log in as the admin. Just click OK and let's see. When we are logged in as the admin, we go to home and put the admin. Yes, we can log in as the admin and we gonna do some action in these admin roles. We just delete this user and you're gonna solve the lab. So here it is the broken access control that you can modify the data that does not belong to you. So yes, I hope you understand about this lab. Here is the other lab. A user role can be modified in user profile. So what we have to do to find the broken access control, we gonna go to login account first, and for the account is a winner and Peter as well. The same thing as the previous lab, Peter, and we're gonna log in it. Yes, you will see the update account in here. So I gonna update this account as the other email because it gonna allow us to update the email. Yes, when I update the email, let's see, the email is already updated. So what we have to do, we just go to every function and every uh, input that have in the application to find the vulnerability. So we go into intercept is on and I gonna uh, change this email again at gmail.com. And yes, we can update the email and you will see this is the email that we have we changed. So I gonna send it to the repeater and intercept is off, and I we will send this request and to see the response. So yes, the response is found. The user is winner and the email, and this is the API key of the uh, winner. So what that we interest is the row ID, which is in this URL, in this update the email. Uh, for the user, they set the row ID to 1. So we gonna test it row ID to uh, 0 or to 2 to 3 to 4 and to test how it works. So we gonna go to this and we gonna add more row ID. Yes, and to see what happened. And the user row ID to 1, so we're gonna change it to 2 to 0 first to see. Yes, it's by request and change it to 2. Yes, it found and uh, we will let's see in this our browser and you just refresh it. And yes, it show the admin panel, which is for the user role. They set the role ID equal to 1 is the user, normal user, and role ID to 2 is the for admin. So like you see in here, we see the admin panel, which is we can log in as the admin. Uh, Yes, we go to the admin panel and we're gonna delete the user. We do the some action to uh, to modify or to do other stuff. Like if in the e-commerce website, you're gonna proceed with the payment or change the information like username, password, or other stuff. So it's very dangerous for the web application that have vulnerability or broken access control. So we're gonna delete the colors. Yes, we saw the left. So I hope you understand about the broken access control, which is we can modify the data that have in the other user account, which is other user or the admin role. Yes. As you can see, when we spoke about the broken access control, the definition of it is that they allow us to access or modify information beyond our limit than it for the under broken access control. For this vulnerability part or directory traversal is a vulnerability that under the broken access control category that basically allow you to access parts or files that they are beyond your limit that you are not supposed to access or see. Let's see the lab. Here is the lab file path traversal sequence block with absolute path bypass, and this is the normal e-commerce website, and we will use the website or this lab to show you how to find the path or directory traversal vulnerability. So first, you have to go to view the detail of the product, and yes, this is show you the image of the product and the description, also the price of this product. First of all, you have go to the proxy and intercept is on, and you just refresh this URL, and you will see we get the product ID is equal to 1. uh, I will tell you this if you see this uh, the something equal to something for this equal one, you can replace it with any value that you want. In here you just forward it, and in here you will see the file name is a file .jpg, and I will send this to the repeater. And yes, this is the same thing like in the proxy tab, and we go to the repeater and just send it. And to see the response of this get, and yes, uh, 200 okay, and we get the image. This is the image. So we're gonna change it to other number of value. I just click one and send it. It's very, yes, it changed according to the number that you are put in. So in here we are going to find the vulnerability about the path or directory traversal. So we're going to change this value to other thing. So I'm gonna change it and send it. Yes, this is what we got. Like you see, in here is a lot of information, and you will use this reference to show that this is the valid bug about the path or directory troubleshoot vulnerability. I will show you the different way to find the path or directory troubleshoot by using brute force, and we gonna have the word list I have word list in here. I will show you. And this is the word list. And we're gonna use this word list to brute force to find the bug of the web application. So this is the web application that we use, and we just go to view the detail, and in here you will see the same image as before, and you just turn on the intercept and just refresh this URL, and you will see it's the same as the before, and you just forward it, and in here you will see this is a file image, a file name as well, the same as the previous lab, and we just send it to the intruder to brute force. And for the intruder, we gonna, like I told you, before the sign equal sign, we can replace it with any value that you want. So I gonna add the dollar sign uh, to it, and it will replace with the any value that we have in the word list. So we just go to the payload and load this word list that we have. Yes, and we start to attack, and let's see. Yes, we are going to brute force to find the uh, bug that have in that web application. So in here we have the status code. If it 4000 it don't have a 200 or 302, it gonna have, and it will vulnerable on the web application. So it's just wait. Uh, it's going to brute force, and yes, it's loading, and you can use this and to find it. If it 200, it will it found. And one more thing, you can sing on the length of this brute force. If it different from other, you just check on it. So I will go to this, and this is the request, and this is the response. So I gonna take it easy for you. And yes, this is the bug. It's the same thing as we found before. And for this one as well, yes. So this web application contain this path and directory traversal bug. So I hope you understand about this part. For this vulnerability also fall under broken access control category as well, which is server does not properly check if the user generate the request. Requests can be forged and sent to the user to make them take the action they don't intend to do, such as change email, change password, submit payment, and etc. I will show you in a lab that easy to you to understand. Yes, this is the lab CSRS where the token is not tied to the user session, and we're gonna go to this lab to show you how the CSRS work. In this case, like we said, it's a part of the broken access control, which is the server does not properly check if the user generate the request or not, and we will take over to the other account is Carlos. But first of all, we have to go to the account and log in as a winner first, and winner, and password, and this is the account of the winner, and we're gonna take over to the other account of the Carlos, and you just inspect the form of the email, and if I update the email, and it will go to update the email of the Carlos as well. So it's a part of the broken access control, and it's called CSRS, client side request forgery. And you just inspect and go to this. This is the form of the login that we have the update email, and you just go to this and edit as XML, and you just copy it and paste it in the uh, txt, uh, and we're gonna show it as the HTML. But first of all, you will see in here uh, my account change email. Like you see, sorry, like you see, this is my account, and this is a part of the update the email, and it show us as the change email. And what we have to do, we have to go to the our target website, and we're gonna copy this URL, and we're gonna paste it in this. Yes, and yes, that's it. And this is the token. I think they use it in this form. And other stuff you will be you have to check all of this to see the application is have the bug or vulnerability or not, and you just show it as the CSRF dot html. Yes, I'm gonna show it in download and show it. Yes, and we go to the file, and you will see in the download, and you just open it. Yes, we have the form, update the email, but first you have to go to the uh, this website again and just log out, and we gonna put the credential as the Carlos, uh, and you just log in as the Carlos and Carlos and log in. Yes, this is the Carlos account, but in here, I will use this HTML file to update the email of this Carlos user. And yes, I gonna update it as the test at gmail.com, and I update it. Yes, this is the account of the Carlos, and we update the email of the Carlos. Like I said, uh, for this, also the a part of the broken access control, and the server does not properly check if the user generate or do the request or not. And in our case, we are take over to change the account of the user Carlos. Yes, I hope you understand about the CSRS. Yes, this is OR 2.0 vulnerability. It generally used to allow the user to log in into the website without fill any form on it. And it would be have a social media button that it can be logged in with the Facebook, Google, Twitter. One when the user click to that social media account, the social media account will return a access token to the website that they want to log into. The target website communicate with the social media using the access token and retrieve the user data and use it on the website to set up an account or to log in the user to this website. for the OS command injection is a vulnerability that allows us to execute the system command on the target server and you being able to compromise the application. And in the many cases, you also be able to compromise the whole network that target computer connect to. Yes, now we go to the XSS cross-site scripting. Cross-site scripting is a type of vulnerability that allows you to inject JavaScript code in the pages of the target website and it executes on the client side. That means it executes on the client side that actually load the vulnerable page, but we can directly use it to gain access to the website. But we can use it to access to steal the cookie or steal the information. We have three types of XSS: reflect XSS, persistent or store XSS, and DOM-based XSS. But the impact of it still the same. Reflected XSS, like we send the script code alert script code and wait for them to execute it. This code reflected because it reflects on the browser that execute the URL in the link. And for the store XSS, which is the code that inject in the page will be stored, you will not have to interact with the client or web server. The user will go willingly and load the vulnerable page, and when it loads this vulnerable page, the code execute on their browser. And for the last one is DOM-based XSS, which is similar to the reflected and store XSS. It can be discovered and exploited similarly, but main difference between it is that it occurs entirely on the client side. Payload is never sent to the server, no log, no filter, no server-side protection, which which means any kind of protection you have on the server side is useless because nothing is being sent to the server again. actual injection is a security vulnerability where attacker manipulate input to execute the authorized actual commands on a database. Potentially, it gaining access to the sensitive information or altering the data. It occurs when the user input is not properly validated or sanitized before being used in the database query. For the preventing it, it requires input validation, parameterized query, and regularly security testing. Here is the actual injection and how we retrieve the data from the database, and it's just for the web application that does not sanitize or validate the input. And I hope you gonna go through all this and you will learn more about it. And it also have the lab and have the community to help you to solve the lab as well. And I recommend you go to the official web side of the OWASP top 10, and it will show you and tell you about the uh, actual injection. So now we get started to the lab. Yes, here we go to the next vulnerability, and it the last one as well. XXE, XML external entity injection. For the XML stand for extensible markup language that designed to transport and store the data. XML itself just a markup language. It doesn't really do anything. But the interesting thing is XXA, which type of the vulnerability that happen when XML is used. So let's go to the lab and you will see how the XXE look like. Yes, now I'm gonna show you how to report your bug on the bug bounty platform based on the company or services that you can find the bug. Like this one, Snapchat. I will go to this one. And for the Snapchat, it will reward you. I mean, all the services or the company that have been bug bounty platform will reward you as the depend on the bug that you found. It can be low, medium, high, and critical. For the critical is uh, the higher one that have in the application, and it will so give you a lot of money. And this is the vulnerability and the bounty for it. And also you have to read all of this carefully uh, before you find the bug. Some bug is not valid. They already said in the information of it. And when you find the bug, you just go to submit the report. Yes, this is the submit the report. And this is asset. It depends on the uh, subdomain or other stuff. Like you see it's all subdomain and main domain of it. And you can select type of it. It can be source code, can be domain, or app store or other stuff. And in here is the weakness of it. Like you find the broken access control, or secure design, or web top 10 is depend on it. Security misconfiguration, sensitive data exposure, or information disclosure are like it the same. Yes, you will see select the weakness that you found, and also this is the severity of it. It can be low, medium, high, critical, or none. And this is how to do the calculator of your attack. And also the specific one is about proof of concept, which is you have to provide the detail of the bug that you found, which is a title, description, and a step to use the bug, or the vulnerability that have in the web application, also the impact of it. For the description, you have to provide the screenshot or the demo video about the vulnerability that have. Yes, and you can submit it. Yes, this is the way how you report the bug to the hacker one, and it will reply you back or respond you back just a day or 2 day after you report. Yes, now we are going to another bug bounty platform which called background. And in here, you will see all the company or the services that allow us to check their security of their web application or mobile app. And also, you can see the submit report in here. You just go to this, and you will see the same thing as the hacker one. They have the submission title, target, like it have the uh, domain name or subdomain name of it that you found the bug. And also the this is the type of the bug that you found or the weakness that you found as the sensitive data exposure, cross-site scripting, broken access control, or other stuff. And this is the file or the URL that contain the vulnerability, but it's optional. And for the description is the very important part of it. You have to write the proof of concept, how the bug is produced, or also provide the screenshot and the demo of the finding the bug on their web application. And if your bug is valid, they will reward you depend on the severity that you found. Yes, now we reach to the end of the video, and for the upcoming video, we will discuss more about using the tool such as Unmap, actual map, Metasploit, and other famous tools that we are using as the hacker or bug hunter. And for the our channel, we will discuss a lot about the bug hunt, also the pen test. Then I will cover all the structure that pen testing are test on the web application as well. I will show you about it. Yes, this is the web application pen test checklist or test case of the pen testing on the web application, and we will start from the information gathering until finish the pen test. And we are also have this API security checklist as well, and we will cover all of these one by one, and I will very detail on it. I hope to see you all for the upcoming video, and goodbye.